as I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing misery, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello?
Hey everybody, how you doing? Good morning. Sam, how you doing? Hope you're well. Graves. Hope you are well, Mom. Okay, how you? Okay. Sam, hope you're doing well. Cam, how you doing? Good. No, not good. Great morning, everybody. How's everyone doing out there? A little chilly here in Bakersfield, California, especially for this time of year. It's supposed to be warming up a little bit, I thought. Mom's graveyard is positive for COVID. I am sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Tom, how you doing? If you're out there and you are doing well, let me know. Sam, got you in my prayers, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. It's never great to hear those kind of things, but the reality right now we're dealing with. But I'm glad to be able to talk to you right now. And if you need anything, let us know, brother. Let us know. Mike Morton, if you are watching or if you watch later, I want to say happy birthday, brother. I'm going to get that thing out to you. I got a little something for 2 birthday boys out there. But you know what? I'm gonna have to. Oh my goodness! Tom says it's 37 where he's at. No, thank you. 37? Nah, it's too cold. No, somebody turn up the heat where you're at. Complain, do a protest like everybody else protesting around. No, I'm just kidding. Billy, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. It's time for me to light this up. And if you want to know what we're smoking this morning, it is going to be the Last Cowboy from Sinistro. Let's put that in front of my face, see if it'll focus on that instead of me. Come on. Yeah, close enough. Come on, camera. Do your job. Yes, Last Cowboy from Sinistro in Connecticut with that nice candela foot right there. Let's go ahead and toast it. It is a closed foot, though, so the cold draw doesn't really help much. Sam saying it is 66 degrees in his area. Not too shabby. Honestly, it's probably around that here. I am just being a baby about it because it is California and our weather is either good or we complain. We're complainers. California, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to be too rude to California because I do love my state still. We're crybabies. Okay? If the weather ain't perfect, we're going to cry about it. And I gotta work on that because it could be 37 right now. And I would be, I'd be sad. You know what's not sad? Cigar right here. Gosh dang, that's good stuff. Sinistro, James Coleman, you guys know how much I love those guys. You know how much I love these cigars. So if you have not had a chance to try one yet, let me know. We'll see what we could do about that. We'll find you a retail in your area still selling. Robert, how you doing? How's it going, everybody, on Facebook and YouTube? Cam, I don't know if I said this, but I want to make sure I do. Cam, how you doing this morning? It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday, and we usually do a show at 11:30 a.m. on Tuesdays. And you know what? That ain't changing. We're going to be having our show at 11:30, just like normal, guys, so don't worry. This is just going to be a short little tidbit. We're just to get the morning going. I would love to hear any questions, comments, concerns we might have leading in to our Tuesday show. If you guys have anything we should talk about, anything we should know, anything I should look up before we start, that would be a positive help. Honestly, yeah, any kind of topics that we should cover for the hour long where Frankie will be involved with me, let me know. Because right now, news is still coming every day. You heard yesterday about the oil prices dropping super fast. They're still releasing cigars, so we still have stuff to talk about. They're talking about pushing stuff back, canceling stuff for the year, going back next year. But either way, it's good. What's the word I'm looking for? I need more. Okay, it's hard to do these hour shows Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays when the content right now has been kind of limited because of what's going on. So anything you guys want to talk about is a huge help to the show in general. So it doesn't have to be cigar related, it doesn't have to be alcohol or stuff like that interested. But if you have a topic, let us hear it. We would love to hear what's going on with you guys too. Still working on my breakfast. These two cigars together, freaking awesome. Just seeing my Mr. Candela. They're also smoking one right now. Good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad you got that deal. Hey, Joshua, how you doing? Glad to see you up this morning. I know for one thing right now, everybody's probably super bored. Even listening to me right now, probably not the most exciting thing in the world. We all got better things we'd rather be doing. I totally understand that, guys. But I appreciate you guys watching with me. At least in the meantime, while all this is going on, I'll keep doing this. Having said that, what are you guys doing to kind of fight off this boring? Because it's boring pretty quickly, and I'm hoping that we can fight that together. I got some things I want to talk about, but I want to answer these questions too. Burner18, how you doing? I love that name. It's awesome. We complain about the dry heat. I love Just Dunham's version of us. Nice. Yeah, that dry heat though, man. I would hate humidity. It's never very humid in Bakersfield. It's almost exactly like, I would say, what do you call it? Arizona weather as far as that. We're a desert, very dry, very flat land, except when you get to outskirts. We're trapped in a bowl basically here. But man, I could not handle humidity. That would not do well. You'd be it wouldn't be the Bakersfield Gentlemen, it'd be the Bakersfield angry people who smoke cigars and get pissed about the weather. I'm in need of a cigar stimulus package. Let's see what we can do about that. Burner saying Lucky's still working. I am glad to hear that. I am glad to hear everybody out there who still has a job. I am praying for you guys though at the same time because I want to make sure you're healthy. But I'm really glad you're still working. That's got to be a good feeling. I know they keep tossing the word essential around. But in my book, all you guys are essential. So don't just the government you're shut down right now. That is not important. It is. It really is. But really a huge thank you to those who are still working, whether it's, the medical field, people getting the food to us, people who have shops that are open that we still need stuff. Everyone's been a huge help in this. Either cigar lounges doing their best. Everybody. Virtual smoking lounges help. I think we got to do like a call-in show for one of these days. Less talking from me, more hearing from you guys. That's what I would like. Being stuck in the house with nowhere to go and nowhere to get there are no cigars, and the whiskey is really with my PTSD and anxiety. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Slow down on that whiskey then, It's tasty, but that doesn't mean you got to have it. Yeah, we'll see what we can do about the cigar situation. Tom, cigar stimulus package. I need to place an order soon. I don't know. I didn't read the article, first of all. I'm going to say that right now. But that dude from Kenya, the governor from one of the areas in Kenya, was giving away that Hennessy in packages for, care packages, food packages. And I believe somebody said he called it throat sanitation or throat sterilization, something like that. Something to clean you out, basically. And I thought, yeah, let's go with that. I think that's not a bad idea. Everyone's having a rough time right now. I'm sure Kenya's probably feeling it just as much as we are. I mean, in fact, worse. There's a lot of areas I would love to talk about that I'm thankful that I'm not in right now, and I'm praying for those people as well because it's rough out there. Tom, how you doing, brother? Good luck with Congress on that. Never met anyone lazy. Yeah. Congress, we could expect if we ever to get a cigar stimulus, I would say 2024 to 2030. Yeah, that's about as early as we could see that happening. If you look into some of these other areas, though, there was a documentary or a little news article from BBC forever ago on a city an area in Hong Kong where they literally build apartments that are bed-sized for people who can't find housing, and they charge exuberant amounts still because they know these people are getting benefits from their state or their country, their area, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't work the same here, obviously. But they're literally living in a spot about the size of between a twin and a full-size mattress with not much higher as far as height goes. So you're basically living on a bed with your entire life on there. And I can only imagine what that would be like if you got caught in the quarantine while you're stuck in that kind of living situation. I've heard of these tiny apartments. Like, oh, I've got 150 square feet and I make it work. Well, this isn't 100. This is a spot that's 5 by 6 maybe, if you're lucky, and that's crazy to me. I count myself very blessed, even in this situation where I can't really work right now. A lot of us are stuck inside and going a little stir crazy, but it could be a lot worse, and I'm really glad it is not a lot worse. It's a prison. Yeah, it is. Samuel, you're absolutely right. It's basically a prison cell that you have to pay for, and that is crazy to me. Yeah, see, yeah, there we go. Jail cell. It's ridiculous. It's on YouTube. If I can find the link, I'll put it up. Frankie actually showed me that, I think yesterday or something like that, and that just stuck in my mind. It really did. Mitch, how you doing, brother? Ooh, that's good stuff. For those of you just joining, yes, I am having. There we go. Come on, focus on it. Do it again. Come on. Gosh dang it. I was hoping it would work. Last Cowboy in Connecticut. Absolutely love this cigar. I'm going to go ahead and do a little something for myself right there. There we go. Share it away. Here's what's going on, guys. I put the little pre-roll. I even started a few minutes late. I apologize for that. But if you guys have noticed, if you tune in right away when it turns on, there's about a minute of a sign that just says we'll be starting in 60 seconds. Literally a minute worth of little pre-roll. So no one has to worry about missing anything right when the show starts. But even then, I am not getting the pop-up to notify me that we're live until about 5 to 6 minutes in. So I might have to start doing the show, I don't know, like 5 minutes in and do just pre-roll or something like that so people have a chance to catch on or to catch in. And my goodness, it's just Facebook needs to do a better job of that. It's killing me. And Mitch is absolutely right. Yes, this Last Cowboy, the Connecticut especially, is a perfect morning cigar. I mean, you're talking about something that's perfect with your coffee, perfect with your weird juices you're drinking, whatever you're having. It's good stuff. Oh my goodness, I didn't get it either. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. It's just so weird that these dang notifications aren't doing their job. Our end on Bakersfield Gentlemen end, I'll put up some pictures like what time the shows go on just to remind everybody more often, stuff like that. This way you guys don't have to worry about the notifications. Sooner or later, Facebook has to show you something of ours. You guys coming down to the club, I am not sure, Cam. I'm leaving that up to Frankie, but I hope you're having a good day, man. Saw a live PD clip on YouTube where a lady called 911 because her roommate would not stay away from her because she could have. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. That's because she could have it. Yeah, that's not a reason to call the police. They got more important stuff to do right now. These standards of like different areas, social distancing in different ways. I get it. We want people to be safe. I get that. But I don't understand the snitch policy of like, oh, if you see someone doing something, call the police on them. It would not be in me to do that. I'm not going to rat someone out for meeting with 3 friends in an area or going jogging along the beach or something. It's not going to happen. I wouldn't rat out a local business if I know they're, not doing anything ridiculously crazy. It's not like anybody's trying to get anybody sick. They're just trying to keep living a life. And that's what we got to kind of remember for some of these people too. Like, small businesses are not going to stay around forever if we keep them closed. I'm really hoping that our state does the 15th and kind of starts lifting some of these restrictions. That's still tentative right now. I don't know if it's early enough to start opening everything up like people are doing, but it is what it is. It's going to have to just play it out. Here's a question for you. What would be a cigar that you would hate to smoke in the morning, you'd love to smoke in the evening after a big meal? That is going to be, that's a good question. I've always been a lighter cigar in the morning kind of fan. Yes, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well this morning. So for me, a Connecticut in the morning, maybe something, natural. Shade is always fine. Those lighter cigars for the morning, a little bit of sweet, maybe some coffee notes to go along with my coffee. But something too heavy in the morning might throw off my day. The meat lovers is definitely an example of that right there. That's after a big meal right there. That's after some steak. Like there's instructions on when you should smoke that cigar. There are flathead I would hate in the morning. Yeah, Samuel's right. Yeah, definitely an evening cigar. The Last Cowboy Maduro versus the Last Cowboy Connecticut is an example of a cigar I'd rather have in the evening. I would probably throw in the Neanderthal on there. Unforgiven from Esteban Carreras is a really good one, but definitely after a big meal kind of cigar. The Southern Draw Brimstone, the Jacob's Ladder Brimstone would definitely be a great after a big meal cigar. And then it depends on how I'm feeling. Like after Thanksgiving meal, which is it's a pretty big meal for me. I eat a lot. Can put it away. I like to have a Java Red. It's a sweetened cigar. It's an infused cigar that tastes like a chocolate cherry or a chocolate covered cherry, and I love it. It's better than a piece of pie for me because I can smoke that, have my coffee, and not get more full. Because yeah, I think turkey is more important than pie for me. I don't know why. Let's see. Yeah, that Jacob's Ladder is heavy. That is not gonna be a morning cigar for me. A steak sounds good right now. Oh my gosh. I put this on my page, but yeah, I'm doing the juice thing right now. So no steak for Miguel for the next 2 weeks. It tastes fine. Oh man, that Jacob's Ladder is definitely not going to be a morning cigar for me. It's definitely after a good hearty meal, finishing the day, maybe a little bit of whiskey, maybe just coffee. Either way, it's going to be great. Whew, that is some good stuff. Now let me hear what's going on for you guys today. It is Tuesday. Week's just getting started, basically. But do you guys have anything planned for later on today? Is there any cigars you're picking up? Anything you have to do to kind of keep life going as usual? Liquid Death, yeah, that's what's going on right now. For the next it's like 12 to 14 days, I'm doing this just for a little while. Live in a condo, can't grill. So during the colder seasons, I don't cook steak. Oh, no. That stinks. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Off work today. There we go. I like hearing that, too. See, that makes sense. Yeah, if you could open up everything, let it air out a little bit. I will say this. My last apartment I had a little pool area, which was pretty cool. But right next to it was some grills. And they were almost never used. So I friggin' loved that. I would just buy one of those light on fire bags of charcoal, throw it in there, and start grilling. Not really even like, I'll just throw some pepper and salt on there. Who cares? What do you call it? Yeah, just stuff like that. Got to get the day off right with some crispy bacon, scrambled eggs, smoked sausage, hash brown. There we go. That's a good breakfast right there. So I'm cooking up those burgers too. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to make at home is burgers. Especially when you can grill them. So much better than any burger joint in town. There's some good places, don't get me wrong, but homemade is just where it's at. Thank you. Yeah, trying to be a little healthier, trying to do a little something different while I'm sitting in this lockdown right now. I've been eating way too much crap, so it's time to get a little healthier. Put that down for a second. How are you guys doing out there, though? Is anybody doing anything they wanted to add to their routine while all this is going on? Do you grind your own meat for burgers? Once in a while, yeah, definitely. I have a buddy who's a chef. She's wonderful, and I actually just follow her recipe. She does a tri-tip burger, which is just good. It's real good. I love tri-tip on its own, but the meat for that's really good. I also like flank steak. Being Mexico, we have our asada, and grinding that up, really good stuff. Tom, what's the perfect burger? That's a hard question. Honestly, most of the time, though, I will just buy pre-made patties because it's just easier. And I usually make them for the little ones, and there's 6 kids, 15 to 8 now? No, 6. Yeah, he's 6. So they do all kinds of crazy stuff. They eat like crazy monsters. so I don't have time to grind that much meat. So I'm like, whatever. But yeah, I definitely am gonna go a little crazier with that some of these times. I think fancier cuts and whatnot would be kind of cool to try out. Matt, how you doing? Peter got a late start to today. Need to figure out brunch. I like that. Matt, yeah, day 2 of the juicing, and it's actually really tasty. I like it a lot. You're not gonna hear me complain about fruits and vegetables. I like them, but I missed steak already, and it's only been day 2. Do you mean Tom? Okay, that's for what's his name? I didn't get a chance to smoke a cigar yesterday, but today it's on. There we go, Matt. I love it. Ooh, ribeye and brisket. That's some good call. You know, that's the thing about California, though. Not to say bad about my own state, but we're not brisket people. We don't know how to cook it right. I like my tri-tip. It's more popular for barbecues in my area. But if you get good brisket, man, it's hard to beat that. Ribeye steak, gosh dang. Ribeyes are a little easier. I think brisket takes some real talent to make, and I wish I had it. You know, my grilling skills are not super great. I try my best, and sometimes comes out really great. Sometimes I screw up, you know, as we all do. But then again, I also, you know, we drink while we barbecue, as we all do. That might play into it a little bit. I don't know. I didn't get oh, you're juicing too. Second cup of coffee. That's the juice right there. That's the good stuff. I gotta catch up with coffee, by the way. I'm still having other liquids, just no solids right now. Out there, let me hear it. What's your favorite meat to grill? It doesn't have to be steak. I love doing. Actually, my dad showed me how to do this. A barbecue beer chicken, where there's a stand where you put a beer in this little holder in the middle. Full chicken goes on top. You let it cook until the beer evaporates. Excuse me. And the chicken cooks all the way through, and it's really good. You don't have to put beer. You can put different like sugary drinks in there, so kind of the sugars get into the meat. It's really nice and really easy. You just set it up and keep checking on it. Tri-tip. I love tri-tip. I don't care if it's like a lesser cut, but man, it's so good. Yeah, see, there we go. He knows what it is. The beer can chicken. Bakersfield taught me how to smoke a whole hog, and oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. We've done full goats because of my grandmother. It's a kind of a tradition for our family around Easter. But since she's gotten up there in age and nobody wants to take over responsibility, we haven't done that in a while. I'm like, man, I'm gonna pick up the torch. I'm gonna learn how to do it properly. Ribs and brisket, can't go wrong. Super good. I love me beef ribs though. That's one of my favorite things. Sous vide steak on Saturday. There we go. And what was it Skip? Somebody talking about heating up a kid bowl. Mitch, if you can help me out, I think you might have commented on there too. Samuel saying ideal burger. You use like pork patty with mayo, red onion, pickled mustard, sharp cheddar cheese. That sounds really good. I would like to try that out. I don't use much pork with my burgers. I've never really thought about that, but that sounds really good. I'm gonna try it out. I want to try that out for sure. Honestly, I don't really experiment with different kinds of meat for my burgers. I think the only other thing I had was bison. And bison is kind of dry, you know, a little bit. It's a little gamier, but it tastes really good. I like it. It seems like tri-tip is huge in California. When he moved to SoCal, to Utah, no one knew what it was except for the butchers. I made it for some people, and they felt, yeah, as they should. As they should, because dang, tri-tip is a wonderful cut. I don't care what anyone says. It's really good. Grew up with a Greek family. They would do a whole lamb, and it was good back in the. There we go. I like that too. I love lamb. I really do. A buddy of ours at the local lounge, his grandson does lamb for FFA or for 4-H, one or the other. I can't remember which one. But every year he has more lamb than he knows what to do with, and he'll give us some. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Those kids know how to take care of their animals. Moisture is key. Use foil to seal moisture. Smart call. Always good to wrap it, let it sit for a little bit, afterwards. Favorite sides with barbecue, man, that's a hard one. Corn is always good over here. We grill our corn too. We'll throw it right on there with the husk on, and I eat it right off there afterwards. It's delicious. Got some tri-tip in the freezer. Same here. I think maybe not this weekend, but maybe next we'll throw it on the grill and get it going because it's starting to turn into that time of year where the weather is perfect outside. It's ready to be grilling. It is. It's absolutely getting ready. Joseph, how you doing? I hope it's going well for you, brother. Sounds good. I think I'd prefer beef patty cooked on a flat top. Get the oh, there we go. I like that. Basically, typical cheeseburger is great. That's exactly what I love in my life. There is a video of this guy who does the perfect smash burger. I gotta find his channel too because it's wonderful. He also does these flank steaks that he dry ages for 30 days. Or no, he ages them for 30 days. This bag he does, it's a very simple aging process. You just put it at the bottom of your freezer with a way for it to drain, and this bag will keep it from spoiling basically. And then you cut off the part that you have to get rid of when you dry age something, when you age something, and it is it looks really good. But he did it with a dollar steak basically to see if he could make it better, and just does not have enough fat on it to work. Got to go with potato salad, always good, always good. They've had some more unique burgers. Hey, that's a good thing for me. I like that. Deviled egg potato salad. I gotta try it. I don't think I've ever had that. That sounds really good. Wait, is that them, the barbecue boys? I think that sounds so familiar. Ballistic Barbecue on YouTube is a great channel. I gotta check that out. Yeah, anyone who makes good burgers is a good person in my book. Yeah, you can't do wrong if you're making good burgers. There's also the barbecue pit masters, I think it's called. Oh, someone's got to help me out with that one because they did whole alligator along with fish and po' boys right next to it, and it just looked awesome. I'm gonna, I gotta find all these channels. I'm gonna do an episode just talking about barbecue YouTube channels, so we can all watch them together. Oh, that's good stuff. Anyone else getting the munchies? I know this is turning into a talk we should have had yesterday for the 420 show for Girls Gore and Gin. I'm not a weed guy, but they looked hungry. There we go. Oh, that's just super nice. And actually going really well with my juice, which is weird to say, but it's a sugary drink basically because there's a lot of vegetable or a lot of fruit in my morning drink. So pulled pork. Oh man, pulled pork is wonderful. A really easy thing to do, especially being a single guy, is just throw a pork roast into a slow cooker, throw some barbecue in there, barbecue sauce, and just let it melt. And it's good. Some onion in there. Woo. We're all talking about burgers, and I just ate a bowl of oatmeal. Oatmeal. I like oatmeal. I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but it was maybe a few months ago I found out what muesli was. I didn't. I was like, what is this muesli? What are they talking about? And I looked at it like, that's just oatmeal with stuff in it. Don't try to be fancy. I mean, just call it oatmeal with stuff. Oatmeal with stuff. Barbecue chicken on Sunday. That's oh man. Barbecue chicken is just the best kind of chicken. And there's a lot of good chicken out there. Pulled pork with melted cheese dipped in your own sauce. There you go. Yeah. Oh man. Dang, that's good stuff. Tony, how you doing? Having himself a morning Espinosa. That's what I like to hear. That's some good stuff right there. You can't mess up a day when you start with Espinosa cigars. All right, you just can't. Whew. Always talking about good food and good cigars. I'm gonna cut the show in about a minute because we're only gonna go on for 30 minutes right now because we do have our 11:30 a.m. show, guys. I hope you tune in with us wherever we're at. I think we'll just be in the backyard. If not, maybe we'll try to see if we can't sneak off to Culebras. I'm not sure yet. Just keep it on the low for me. But I would love to hear your guys' favorite barbecue meat and your favorite cigar to pair with it. I want to see that in the comments for this afternoon or for this 11:30 show today. I'd love to get more into steak with you guys, and I'm going to look up some of those YouTube channels between now and then. I'm going to go ahead and finish this breakfast. I'm going to finish this cigar. I got a little bit of work to do before that. Make sure you tune in today at 11:30 a.m. and make sure you catch us on Thursday. Thursday, we were having Alec and Bradley Rubin from Alec Bradley and Alec and Bradley Cigars. Any questions you have for them, either send them to us or be sure to ask them live because you guys can ask any questions you want while they're on the show. You don't have to keep it cigar related. I'm sure they want to hear, or you want to hear about other stuff they're doing. keep it going. I would love to hear what you guys have as far as questions for them. Mitch will also be on that show, so make sure to check out our local event coordinator for Cigars for Warriors, Mitch Smith, when he's on with us. Cannot wait to see that guy. Pulled pork, a good stout, and a good peppery cigar. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guys. I want to hear more of these options, though. And that was a good one to start off right there, Joseph. Thank you. All right, guys. Have a good one, and I will see you guys in like 3 hours. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Have a good one.